Hey there, it's Rick Alford from Defensive Edge Martial Arts and F5 Fight Team. Got my son Jaden here helping out today. This topic today, we're going to work on creating angles. Right. So the first part, we're just going to talk about some basic principles. First one being the loaded leg versus unloaded leg principle. So loaded leg. So if I threw my right hand, that here loads my front leg, and what we learned from Joe Louis and the Joe Louis fighting systems is when you have a loaded leg, that's where your power is. So if I was going to rip a good hook, boom, I could throw it right off of that foot because it's allowing me to transfer my weight into my attack. Okay. On the other hand, if this is my unloaded leg, it's already expired. That I've already used that weight, which is part of the factor of the force that we can create, is already expired because it pushed off that side. So all my weight's on here. All right. So if I have a loaded leg and an unloaded leg, my loaded leg is my power leg. My unloaded leg will be my mobility leg. Okay. So we can take even the most simple combo. All right. The jab, cross, hook, cross. Now, just the way I threw it, perfectly fine, especially if it's for fitness or you're just loosening up. But if I stood in front of Jaden here and I threw, my jab, cross, hook, cross, well, my head is right in his center lane throughout the whole duration, which means if my head is in the same spot, when people try to hit you, they don't, when they say a lucky punch, they don't hit necessarily where your head is, they hit where they last saw your head. So if my head's in the middle, and just close your eyes, Jaden, and just kind of punch. Yeah, so he would hit me. All right, just by getting lucky because my head happens to be in the middle lane. All right, so we're going to talk about cutting to the right side and to the left side, but let's start with that 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I'm here with Jaden, I can take a step on what we call like the 1 beat, or I can take a step on a half beat. Okay. The 1 beats would be typically off my front hand. The half beats would be off my left hand. We're going to create some different tapes that get a little more into the nitty gritty of that, but let's fix it with just this 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So if I'm here, just simply adding that step beat as I'm throwing my jab, 1, 2, 3, 4, that already creates a better combination than when I just stood in front, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we can step on my right side angle off the jab, off that 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We can step off my rear hand. So 1, 2, that unloaded my back foot. 3, 4. All right, or 4, doesn't really matter. All right. The next one I could also, I could go my 1, 2, 3, which loads this leg, right? Normally I would have to cut to my left on that case. So I go 1, 2, 3 because I unloaded my lead leg, 4, okay? I can also throw a left side angle. Let's cut this way even. When I throw my jab, if I don't commit my weight forward on my jab, if it's just a stabilizer jab, what I would do is, boom, I would actually kind of hold my weight back by not letting my heel touch. 1, okay? 2, so I'm hitting on the second beat though. Here's why. If I go 1, 2, which a lot of people do, and then they tend to not like cutting towards the power side, especially if they go into the body, they'll come here. And I'm not in a good spot here. Jaden could kind of come across. I have no brace or anything back there. He could really do some damage. So what we got to do is, we got to do it on a half beat. Here, boom, it's on that retraction step. Boom, here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So I'm going to have 2 of my top students and fighters, Danny Navarro and Max Casa. They're going to show you a few details on all those little bits. Hope you like it.